Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. I'm Katie. This here is Emmett. My husband is Ryan. We are growing our family and building our little homestead together. Today is actually Ryan's birthday. Woohoo! And I slept in. So a couple things. Today is the first day of summer. Yay! I love summer. And it's Ryan's birthday and I decided to go ahead and sleep in. What are you doing? He's like, on my leg. Okay, do you want down or up? First things first, I need to take out the ducklings. They are really hungry and chirping really loud. And I need to check the incubator this morning to see if there's any progress at all. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with this. And I'm always nervous that I share, but it's a learning experience for everyone, I think. So it's a learning experience for me, and it's a learning experience for whoever wants to watch. Hey, ducklings. Are you so hungry? You need to go outside.
I finished level 1 already.
Something we do in the summer is summer brain quest books.
And I already finished level 1.
Good job.
That under that sticker says level 1 complete.
That's awesome. This is our craft table, so there's always paint and something on it. But anyway, good job. Keeps us busy in the summer. My kitchen's a little messy. I know. Let's peek in and see what's happening. So now we're on day 21 for sure. I think I will add a little water since it's down to 50. This is the first time I've peeked in since last night. I don't see anything happening. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this incubator. Oh, look! There's a chick! There is! There's a chick in there!
Ew.
Just a second, I'll lift you up. Let me get a video. It's a little black one! Aww!
I see it!
Now let's see if there's any other eggs pipping or anything. Let me get a stool. There's our first baby! First chick is out! I cannot get a good video of it though, because it's so foggy. That's okay. It's pretty big. It's a big one. Really cute. I think chicks are cute. Oh, I'm so tired. Its legs look very good. It looks healthy. Yay for our first chick. Well, yay, that is so exciting. We have our first chick out. Woohoo, I'm so excited. I am going to show you the plants really fast. We were supposed to have a freeze last night. We had a freeze 2 nights ago, and then it was supposed to freeze again last night. So I don't know how the plants outside did. I'll take you out and show you. The peach trees were struggling on that first one. Oh, they look black just from looking through this window. I thought about covering them. I probably should have. It's okay. I'll show you them in a minute. That's kind of sad. Anyway, I should have covered them because I was like, it's probably going to freeze again because the weather says it's going to freeze again. But I had said that it was supposed to be super, super windy yesterday in my video yesterday, and it actually turned out being a beautiful non-windy day. So I did take these plants out yesterday and let them be in the sun for the full day. And so I think today, either today or tomorrow, I'm going to plant my garden in the ground. So I'm pretty excited about that, but I definitely wanted to wait and check the weather. I'm in a gardening group and a lot of friends lost their gardens last night and the night before, and I'm really sorry about that. I have peas and carrots and onions out and garlic, but they don't mind the freezing temperatures, so those things don't mind. But tomatoes and peppers, they can't stand anything under like 50 degrees. They like it to be above 50 degrees. They can handle like 45 degrees, but after that, I think they kind of get, I think that happened to my peach trees. Okay, let's go out and look at them. Here's all these plants are ready to go in the garden. And these ones are for sale, which I still need to make a post about that. Especially since people lost plants. They might be needing them. And I'm selling them for much cheaper than, like, I think tomato plants like that are like $5 to $6 at the store, and I'm only selling them for $2. So, and they're beautiful plants, and I've been hardening them off, so, and they should be ready. But yeah, this is my garden. And those back there, but those aren't ready. They haven't been getting hardened off as long. And here's my other ones that will be for sale. They're kind of smaller, on the smaller side. I don't know. And then here's my peppers. These are not for sale. These are for... I got Niacan powder on that because I was feeding the ducklings, which I need to do right now. I have a lot to do this morning because I slept in. Okay, so this garden looks really good. I mean, the garlic is just looking sad. My chickens got in there and it all died right in along here. So maybe not enough water. I'm going to do it differently next year. I'm not going to plant them on the mound. I'm going to plant them in a row because we have such high winds that this mound thing just didn't work well for us. But this garlic here is doing the best. I'm going to grow this variety next year. I'll have to see what kind it is still. I keep saying I'm going to do that and then I don't. And those are the onions and they look great. And then those 2 rows of asparagus are looking good. They're all starting to come up. Let's see if I can zoom in. There's asparagus right there. And then I can tell that the sunflowers they were volunteer. I didn't plant sunflowers just yet. But those 2 sunflowers, you can see they got a little frost. They actually don't look any worse than yesterday, so that's good news. All right, let's go look at everything else. My flower garden is doing okay. Some of them flopped over, and that one is just brown. I don't know why. The lily did fine. So yeah, some of them are flopping over a little from that frost, but I think they'll pull through okay, because that should be the last night of it. The cherry tree looks good. I don't know if you can see it in there. It's right there. It looks good, so that's good. This raspberry bush hasn't even popped up yet, so maybe that's a good thing. I don't know, it might be dead. This cherry tree looks good too. Awesome. The things that were lower to the ground probably did better. So let's look at the peach trees. Oh, it's a little brown, but it's not bad. This one looks a little worse. Hopefully they'll pull through and be okay. They were looking so beautiful. That's the hard thing, is when your plants just look so bushy and beautiful and then something like this happens. Oh, this one looks pretty sad. The one that I could see out the window is coming up, and it looked black. Oh, that's okay. That one was looking so pretty, and now it's okay. It's just, I think it's okay. Some of these leaves weren't damaged. Maybe from the window they looked more black than they actually are. This one is my tallest one, I think. It looks pretty good. It got really beat up in the wind as well. That huge windstorm we had. Everything looks okay. Let's look at the pear trees. They're not in cages because I thought they died. Here's the first one. It's doing okay. This is a gooseberry bush. Something ate it all the way down. And the other pear tree, it's not bad. These things that were closer to the ground look like they didn't get as damaged. Interesting. And the last pear tree. These are all just planted from seed, so I don't know if they'll even produce good fruit. That guy's doing good. Okay, they're doing okay. I'll water them all today, get them a good watering, and they should be okay. All right, I made my decision. I am not planting today because I just looked at the weather and it's going to dip down it'll dip down to 39 degrees like tonight into tomorrow, so like 4 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm going to plant Tuesday evening, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I like to plant my garden in the evening because then they'll have no sun beating down on them for the 8 hours or whatever. And then Wednesday is supposed to be a cloudy day, but it's supposed to be in the 70s to 80s, and it's supposed to be low wind. So for me, I think Tuesday is going to be the perfect day for planting out my tomatoes and peppers. So I will be bringing them out today for their last day to be completely hardened off. And they've been staying outside all day except for the really, really windy days. They've been staying outside all day. So they're ready to be planted outside. I didn't want to lose them to the wind, which is why I was going to plant this weekend. But then I saw how windy it was supposed to be, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to hold off. Thank goodness I did, because then we had a hard freeze, like on the first night, and then last night it looked like a light freeze. But there was ice about this thick in all of my animals' waters, so it definitely froze. Last year we had a freeze on June 9th, so I'm still going to watch the weather and be like aware, like, okay, I need to cover my plants with something after I plant them out, but I think we'll be okay. I forgot to show the rhubarb and the sunchokes. They are doing great. Sunchokes look fabulous. We're not affected by the freeze at all. Rhubarb plants got a little bit, yeah, they didn't like that freeze, it looks like, but for the most part, they look okay. And I am gonna weed this bed today. I need to put that on my list. Look, there's a sunflower growing in here. Sorry, I'm not gonna let you grow right there. So, I will not be mulching my pepper bed with straw this year. Because of this, I will be buying mulch. And if it takes me looking at a million stores to get it, ordering it online, I'm going to do it. And this will be the pepper bed. I love it because they get full sun in the morning, and then in the afternoon, this fence shades them from the rest of the evening sun. And I will plant sunflowers up again right here. That worked really well last year to protect the peppers, because I learned last year that peppers need full sun for about 8 hours, and then after that they need to be shaded, and I didn't know that. And just following that one thing, that's the only thing I did different with my peppers last year. I planted them in a spot where they got full sun in the morning and then shade in the evening, and that was the first time I've ever been able to harvest peppers off my own plants. So just a little tip, if you've ever had struggles with growing peppers, they like the shade in the evening, or if you want to get them shade in the morning and have them have the sun in the evening, that's fine too. Just, they only like to have the sun for about half the day, which is interesting because I think peppers, hot. They need, hot, dry conditions, which they do. They need to be watered and then let them dry out all the way and then water them again. So you water them every couple of days as opposed to every day. If you live in a place where it rains, then you probably don't have to water that much. Gross, there's a huge splat of bird poop on that window. Nasty. Rude birds. Yeah, I came in from watering and they were all busy at work. Making something special for...
You!
No.
Daddy! Daddy!
For his birthday, that's what they said. Oh, you already folded it up? You made a very cute picture. I got a late start. On the menu tonight is lasagna for Ryan's birthday. And I'm starting late. It's 3, and I wanted to have it done by like 3:30, so I'm starting late. But anyway, I wanted to show you all the ingredients, but I'm not going to film it because the recipe's on my phone, and I always do all my videos on my phone. And so I would be like, film, look at the recipe, film, look at the recipe. So I'm not gonna, because I don't know it by heart or anything, but I will post the link to the recipe because this is one that's not in the cookbook. I found this recipe online, so I will share this recipe. And then for dessert, we went to the store. Well, Ryan is on his way home from work, and I had him go to the store because I know for a fact I bought a huge thing of cream cheese from Sam's Club, but I can only find one. Like, I had like 8 of these, and I don't know if they got thrown away or what happened to them because they're just gone, like vanished. And I'm like, we haven't eaten cream cheese in a long time, and they're just gone. And so anyway, he is picking up 2 things of cream cheese. So another thing to add to our list of what, but I know I got it, but I don't know where it's at. I'm probably going to find it because I looked in the outside freezer, but I didn't see it. But I'll probably find it buried under something like in a month from now because I know I had it. I know I had it. All right. And I will do a quick update on the chickies. There's only 1 chick out still. But like I've been saying over and over, I just didn't have high expectations for this incubator. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And really, really exciting news about the quail. I got an email from the company. They are shipping my shipment out of hatching eggs tomorrow. And I will not be using this incubator for that. I will be using the new incubator I bought at Tractor Supply. This one is made in the United States. It's Farm Innovators, and it is a reputable brand. So I'm excited to use this incubator for the quail eggs, and it's all set up and all ready to go. I can't wait to bring you along for that because it's like raising quail has been a dream of mine for a really long time, and I'm super excited that it's going to happen this summer. Yes, this summer. Okay, lasagna. The recipe calls for, I got all the ingredients out. I hope I get them all on there, but it's on my phone. So, lasagna noodles. I got 2 packages of this, and hopefully they're not busted. That one was upside down. Tomato sauce. I am going to be using Classico. We love this brand. I buy it in the 3 packs at Sam's. Fresh parsley. I didn't have fresh anymore, but remember I froze part of that fresh, so that's my frozen. Garlic cloves. Onion. Ricotta cheese. Mozzarella cheese. Parmesan cheese. I thought this cheese looked really cool when I bought it. I got this at Sam's Club. I found this one at Sam's Club. And 2 different kinds of meat. It calls for hamburger and Italian sausage. So I am using our elk, ground elk, and Italian sausage. And I was defrosting it, so that's why it looks like that. There's another pack of it that has the actual brand on there, which is in the freezer, so sorry I don't know the brand, but it's Italian sausage. All right, I'm going to start cooking this up, and then once it's cooking, maybe I'll show you along the way. But it won't be like a cooking video because I've got to look at my phone for the recipe. Just being honest here, I don't have it memorized, and I'm not the world's greatest cook. So I have to really read recipes over and over and over again to make sure I get them right. I knew I was going to forget some of the ingredients. 1 egg, tomato paste, and Italian seasoning. So I cannot find Italian seasoning. I thought I had some, but maybe I don't. So I'm going to add parsley, oregano, basil, and salt. I didn't pull the salt out. I'll show you the salt I'm using. I'll use this one for this recipe. Okay. That should be good. Lemons at the beginning of the month. They filled up the bag nicely, but they've been shriveling. But I was so determined to not have to buy produce that I went ahead and bought them the first week. But I tried grating it, because you know when you make cheesecake you grate lemon, and it wouldn't grate, so I had to just Chop it.
Our lemons turned into lemonades. Lemon grenades.
There's the cheesecake. Go. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yay. Why are you pretending to blow candles out? We don't want to get wax on our cheesecake.
Face.
Don't! What if you drop it? Oh my gosh! Thanks for hanging out with me today. The cheesecake was a hit. I used the recipe on page 176 of the new cookbook, Cheesecake Supreme. If you want to look in that book, if you're following along with that book with us. And the lasagna recipe I found online, I will post it in the description box. Emmett especially liked it. If we try and take his plate away, he starts. You love it?
Like this.
He's so mad at you. He's not screaming though. Why did he take it? Oh, are you full now? Going to bed with only one chick.